Good morning, students. Welcome. Today we will see second division of phanerogams, that is angiosperms. In our last period, we talked about gymnosperms. Today we are going to see angiosperms. The flowers of these plants bear their reproductive organ. Flowers develop into fruits and seeds are formed within the fruit. That means seeds are coated, the seeds are covered. Hence, they are called angiosperms. Angios means cover, sperms means seeds. Seeds are covered in the covering, that is, fruit is there. The plants those seeds can be divided into equal two halves. These seeds are of two types. Some seeds can be divided into two halves and some seeds cannot be divided into two halves. The seeds which can divide into two equal halves, that is into two cotyledons, those are called as a dicotyledons. And the seeds which do not divide into two cotyledons or two equal halves, they are called as a monocotyledons. Students, yesterday I told you that soak the seeds of corn, bean, groundnut, tamarind, mango, wheat in the water for 8 to 10 hours. Now see, which seeds have two parts and which seeds have only one part, whether it divides into two equal halves or not. And on that basis, we can say that, or we can classify them into dicot and monocot. See, you may saw many plants having two cotyledons and having single cotyledons also. But see, these plants are called as a dicotyledonous and monocotyledonous. But on the basis of their seeds, root, stem, leaf, flower, there are differences in these also. Then what are these differences? Here one thing is given: observe and verify. This you have to do this at your home. That see, in your surrounding you will see many plants, and which are the differences they have given in your book. Seed. In dicotyledonous plant, two cotyledons are there. In monocotyledonous plants, one single cotyledon is there. Root. In dicotyledonous plant, well developed primary root, that is taproot, is there, and monocotyledonous fibrous root there. In stem, in dicotyledonous plant, strong and hard stem is there, like in banyan tree, peepal tree, neem tree. And in monocotyledonous plant, hollow stem is there. Some stem have hollow, that is single hollow is there. It is a, for example, in bamboo. In banana, false stem is there. It is stem, but it is not a true stem. In onion, disc-like stem is there. In such a way, these are in monocotyledonous. Leaf, venation. Here difference in the venation. In dicotyledonous plant, reticulate venation is there, and in monocotyledonous, parallel venation is there. You all know that what is meant by venation. It is arrangement of the veins. Flower. In dicotyledonous flower, flowers with 4 or 5 parts or their multiples. Part means calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium. All these are the parts of the flower. Then dicotyledonous flower have all these parts, and monocotyledonous flowers have only 3 parts or in multiple of these. These are the this is the differences. These are the differences between monocotyledonous plants and dicotyledonous plants. You can observe all these things by taking plants in your surrounding. Nowadays, many plants are there. You will find mustard plant or other some plants are also there, which show the leaf of those shows if they are showing the reticulate venation and tap root, then you can say that it is a dicotyledonous plant. And the grass like plants are also there, they are monocotyledonous plants. And then observe root or observe the difference between the roots of these plants, observe the differences between the plants of the leaves of these plants and flowers of these plants. And in this way you have to self study, you have to do self study and observe and verify the dicotyledonous plants and monocotyledonous plants. Students, here we will this chapter is we are completing this chapter here, but in our tomorrow's lecture we will take one test on this. Before it, you have to complete your exercise of this lesson.